Happy Friday, everybody. How we doing? Thank you for tuning in to Jam Happy Hour today. I'm really stoked because we have got an individual who will be performing live. It's a couple hours ahead where he's at, but live from Tennessee. And he's the only 10 I see, Leighton Fields.
Hey,
How
what's
we
going
doing?
on? Thanks so much for that awesome introduction. How are you?
I'm doing great. I know that you must be feeling really great because we're getting live music back in person, and I know you just released some new music like a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. I'm feeling very good, and I'm very eager to get back out doing shows again, get on the road. And exciting time. Yeah, I just put out a new single about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Is the wallpaper behind you hand painted? I cannot tell if you had a fun day and went at it or what's going on, but I like it.
It's not painted. My girlfriend at the time wanted some cool wallpaper, and she didn't get enough of the wall. So I said I'd put some trim on it and put it up there for her. It's like leaves.
I love it.
Yeah. Now my wife. So pretty cool.
Awesome. So Leighton Fields, everybody, and we are going to be linking every little detail when it comes to finding the music and keeping yourself updated. Do you have any plans, Leighton, for any live shows or performances in the near future this summer, or what's going on?
I have nothing on schedule as of right now to promote as far as live shows go. No, I sure don't. I'm here.
Well, maybe. Now I'm just throwing this out there.
Okay.
Maybe what if people are commenting and then they comment and they're like, oh my gosh, I've seen you live here and here. Wouldn't it be so cool if you came to this spot and performed and then we got enough people supporting? Like, what if I, for instance,
Right.
asked you to come perform here at our wine and music studio in Napa if we supplied you with plenty of wine?
I'd have a really nice trip to Napa. That sounds like a great time. I would love to.
All right. Yeah. Have you been over to downtown Napa or to our location?
I've never been to Napa. I've never been. And I have always heard great stories. I would love to go one day, but sorry.
Yes. Okay, maybe later this year or next year. It would be so much fun. We just started the jam sessions again in the wine and music studio. So if you hear any chatter or laughter in the background, it's because I'm in this little soundproof bubble right now in the tasting room, and then out there.
Oh, I see streamers. It looks like a good time over there.
Exactly. Lots of streamers, lots of wine, lots of music, and appreciate you being here and tuning in virtually. I know it's a different way to do music this past year and a half, but I can speak probably on behalf for all audience members virtually or otherwise. Continuing to have the output of music has been so crucial when mental health, everyone is just freaking out and needs something to relate to, and that's what music really does for people. And so I really appreciate you and all the artists that have continued to put their music out.
And thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, that's really cool of you to say, and I think that you're pretty much right about everything there. That it is. I didn't realize how big the live stream thing was going to be when the COVID stuff hit.
Right.
And didn't realize, of course, how long it was going to be,
Right.
and that this was kind of the only avenue we would have for a long time. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a
Well,
while.
cheers, Leighton, and
Cheers.
is that how I sound?
I'm just kidding.
Oh boy. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so we're gonna get right into it with
Do it.
first song. What are we gonna be listening to?
This is my brand new single. It came out 2 weeks ago. The song's called Tennessee.
Woo.
I wish that I knew you when I was in LA, pretending to be something I'd never be. But you were in love, and I was caught up. They say timing is everything. I wish I had more time when you were in Dallas, but I hang on to that New Year's Eve. Just trying to be what you were looking for. written up to me from different cities. You said it felt safe, but telephone love won't ever be enough, and you need a space. Now you tell me you miss me, you wish you could kiss me, you tell me you needed to see my face. And I ain't never moved that fast before. I'm on my way to Tennessee, I can't get you off of my mind. I never should've let you leave, I know we both needed time, but this time said you and I ain't gotta rush a thing. This time we ain't gotta rush a thing. I'm on my way to Tennessee, I can't get you off of my mind. I never should've let you leave, I know we both needed time, but this time said you and I ain't gotta brush a thing. This time, so we ain't gotta rush a thing.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you.
Leighton Fields, everybody. And make sure you check that one out. That was just put out a few days before your birthday, back
That's
in
right.
June.
That's right.
What was it, June 25th that you put the song out?
That's right. Song came out June 25th. Yeah.
And did you start working on that song during the pandemic, or had you kind of had some inspiration beforehand? I think it's interesting to hear like what people have put out in the past year and a half.
Sure.
And know the circumstance in which it was written, whether it was pre or during the pandemic.
Yeah. Well, I started writing the song about probably maybe September, October of last year when I was first. Actually, I take that back. About this time last year when I was first trying to move out here and I was getting stuff packed up back where I was at in Dallas, Texas. And my now wife was living here in Nashville, and I'd kind of chase her all around the country, and we've been just never quite in the same place at the right time. And so started writing it last year when I was getting ready to move out here, and then I guess I probably buttoned it up probably September.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And what's your wife's name?
Her
Feel
name's
like I
Liz.
Liz. What's her zodiac sign?
I couldn't tell you.
What's her birthday?
Her birthday is December 13th.
Okay, so she is a mutable sign like me. She's a Sagittarius.
Okay.
So there's Sagittarius, there are Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. So those four different subsets of the different elements within the zodiac make up the mutable sign subset.
Okay.
And basically we're like the chameleons of the zodiac. So we're not kiss asses, but we're somehow able to like mold our personalities to our environments or surrounding personalities without trying.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That sounds really cool. I don't know any of that, but it sounds neato.
Well, Liz, if you're watching, let me know if that sounds like you. I will send you. I love the fact that all the notorious serial killers. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Yep, Sagittarius in the house. Hello, Miss Liz. Yeah, Ted Bundy was a Sagittarius.
Oh, cool.
Ed Gein, I hate sharing that sign with that person, but he was a Virgo. The inspiration behind a very scary movie.
Yeah, sounds like y'all are the cool ones, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Liz, don't murder me, okay?
And okay, so originally, way back when, back in the day of kind of having that influence from gospel music and church and all of those surroundings, so you were in Texas at that point?
That's right. I was born and raised out there. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How do the crows in Texas greet each other?
How do the crows in Texas greet each other? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna like it, but I don't know.
You probably won't.
All right, what
It's
do you
okay.
got?
Yeehaw!
That. All right. Y'all have a good one. Yeehaw.
This is why you take a sip for each joke, because it
Just
just
come-
makes it a little bit easier.
All right,
you know.
that's fair. Yeehaw.
Yes.
All right.
Do you have a joke for me?
I'm not happy about it, but I do accept it.
I know. I can.
and
I can tell. I told. What did I say? Are you emotional?
Okay.
Why do you think that? Why shouldn't people from Texas be allowed to drive? Do you think?
Be allowed to drive. Mm-hmm. I know this is another joke, but I was on the spot trying to think of a legitimate answer. What do you got?
I want to hear your answer.
Why shouldn't people in Texas be allowed to drive?
Huh?
There's just too many of them.
Or what about? Because they're always texting and driving.
Oh.
I
I'll tell you what.
know. I know.
That's awful, but my father loves jokes like this, so I'm absolutely gonna text these to him afterwards.
Love it. What's your
Funny
dad's
enough,
name?
I got pulled over today for texting, so
Really?
yeah, really. I got pulled over on my way to work this morning, texting and driving.
Ooh. Hope it was a good one.
It wasn't.
No. Was it like a be there soon? And
it
then
was I'm
it was
running
ironic.
late for work today.
Oh.
Lights.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you
It's a
at
rocky
least
start.
text again since you were pulled over at that point? Did you be like, oh, actually, I'm going to be even later now?
Even better, I was pulling into my work parking lot when this happened, and the cop followed me into the parking lot, and right out front of our lobby door, I got to get a ticket for texting my boss saying, hey, just pulling in, running late.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least your boss could never be like, are you being serious? Or are you
Right.
just like trying to use an excuse? Because he probably saw it.
Well, then I never sent that text off, obviously, and then I walked in there and I was like, y'all saw me, like I got pulled over. I've been here for 30 minutes. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Don't you see on your phone? It still says I'm typing. It's
Yeah.
because I never sent it.
Still here.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love it. Well, shout out to Liz. And then, I don't know, Leighton, what's your dad's name?
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's for sure not watching this, so
Well.
it's all good. My mom. Wow. Okay, they are watching.
Oh,
Wow.
calling you out. Oh
Can't
my
believe
gosh. Dang. Oh
awesome.
man. Now your mom knows you were pulled over.
For sure. It's all good. I'm 30, so it's gonna be all right.
29, remember? You take away
All right,
last
we're
year's
forgetting
birthday.
about last year.
Yeah. No, it doesn't count. Okay, how do you feel about getting into maybe 2 songs back to back?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Leighton Fields, everybody.
I love the way you can't leave me at night when we both know you gotta go. And I love the way you look at me. I feel stronger than I am, and I'm gonna keep you forever, darling. Yeah, so I'm gonna be your man. And I love your eyes, girl. Can't make my mind up. Are they blue and are they green? I love the way you love the man I am, and not the man that you want me to be. And I love the way you say my name, baby. And you whisper in my ear. You ain't gotta make me want you, baby girl, no, I'm already here. And I love the way you look at me. I feel stronger than I am. I'm gonna keep you forever, darling. Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna be your man. And I love the way you look at me. I feel stronger than I am, baby. And I'm gonna keep you forever, darling. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be your man. So I'm gonna be your man. I'm yours. I'm yours. And I love the way you let your hair down.
That's Love the Way. I'm gonna do one more here before we hop back on Miss Sam. This next song is a new song that's coming up off my upcoming record, and this song is called Ready. I hope you like it. Sorry. Sorry. Cool.
Don't know how you look anymore. I don't know what to expect in your behavior. sound talking on the phone. I thought if I just kept my head on a swivel, if I just kept my eyes open, baby, I'll find you and bring you home. And now I'm staring at the pages, wondering where did I go wrong. And I just keep my head down, fall in line and move along. But whenever you are ready, I'll be ready for you. I will be ready. Say whenever you are ready, I'll be waiting for you. I will be waiting. And I will be waiting. And the patience is what I'm gonna need, mama. It'll be worth every single second for me. I've gotten so good at waiting. And I know that you've been here and there, mama. Said I've been searching everywhere. I'm losing myself. Won't you come find me? But whenever you are ready, I'll be ready for you. I will be ready. Say whenever you are ready, I'll be waiting for you. And I will be waiting. And I will be waiting. Say whenever you are ready, I'll be ready for you. I will be ready. Say whenever you are ready, I'll be waiting for you. And I will be waiting. And I will be waiting. And I will be waiting. And I will be ready. I will be ready. And I'll take my refuge in thee. And I'll take my refuge in thee. And I will be ready.
Now I'm not.
There you go.
Now you can hear it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And to everyone that's tuned in, thank you for joining us. And what you just heard was Ready. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is that off of the 2019 release?
No, that's a sneak peek. That's an upcoming release. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. But I do want everyone who's watching, if they can venture over to their preferred platform to download music, you know that 2019 release, you had, was it Jason Burt who produced that?
That is correct. Jason Burt, a really, really awesome guy out of Dallas, Texas, goes by the name Electro Funk. And, yeah. and he's one of the best in the world right now. I'm so glad I got to work with him when I did, because I probably can't afford him anymore.
Now tell me, how did you go from Midland in 2013 in the oil field job to being this superstar? Like, how did that happen?
You're very kind. Well, I've always played music. I've been playing shows since I was in my late teens, I guess, in different bands and whatnot. And in 2013, I'd moved back home, took an oil field job, and always had music in the back of my mind. You know, I still played local shows there, and would play around town and stuff, and had a good time with it. And I got an opportunity. I always had a dream of moving to Dallas, Texas, and recording at Modern Electric Sound Recorders studio there in downtown Dallas. And there was just an opportunity arose to move to Dallas, and it was just took a chance and ended up moving out there and giving music a real shot. And now here I am.
So, okay, that makes me want to ask, if you were to win the lottery, you know, I love asking people this because I think it's kind of a tell as to what a person really desires in life. Not even like financially related, even though the question is exactly that. But if you had all the money that, you know, you would ever need, you win the lottery, you don't have to work ever again, but you could. I mean, nothing's stopping you. Would you continue? Like, what would you do? Would you just do the exact same thing and just like invest? And like, how would you carry on the rest of your life? Would you keep doing what you're doing?
I would heavily invest into my music career, because that's just my, you know, that's what I love doing. You know, and I would probably just do some real estate investment. I would probably, you know, I don't know if I would keep the day, probably not crypto, but
no, you're anti-crypto. Okay.
I'm not anti-crypto. What I am is crypto ignorant. So I don't know enough about it to put a lottery's worth of money into it.
Fair enough.
I would make a couple of albums, and I would not have to stress about music anymore. That's what I would do with it. Yeah.
Yes. What kind of couch would you have in your home studio? Because I know you would like invest in a nice ass home studio.
Oh, you know it. You know me, girl. I would get one of the really long ones that's got like the rivets in it, where it's leather, for sure leather. It looks really uncomfortable, but it's like surprisingly a little bit comfortable.
Does it have the massage back?
On it, but you would feel comfortable sitting on it. You know
Right.
You get it.
Yeah. Okay.
What kind of couch would you have?
I mean, I think it would be plural. I think I would have a velvet one in that corner, and then like the massage chair, or maybe like the two chairs
match
in another. Yeah, but I'm all about the Art Deco sort of Gatsby glam.
Okay.
Look, the metallics and the just like really plush and nice looking furniture. I don't know, but I have a dog, so I can't really own that kind of stuff, because you know.
So you have to buy some more dogs.
I guess so, yeah. Okay, one more question. We'll get into more music. So, if you had to choose, someone says, okay, you can only pick one. Only one for the rest of your life. You can either be this like lyrical genius, and you're never going to experience that sort of writer's block issue ever again. But I mean, I think a lot of the fun and the creativity comes from that like suffering of not being inspired, but then like getting that inspiration. But either way, you're always coming up with the like amazing lyrics. You can just like bust out 2 EPs in a night. You can deliver part 1, part 2, part 3 of a series of releases with a bunch of tracks, whatever it may be. Or you have like the voice of an angel, but also that like baritone, like you can sing anything. So either you have the pitch and you can sing anything ever, like you're the best at karaoke, or you're just constantly putting out music. But yeah.
I'd rather have the writing gift than the vocal gift for sure.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what is your current or just like traditional creative process for lyrics? Yes.
It definitely starts with an inspiration. I have a tough time, I've noticed, especially since moving to Nashville, I have a tough time just sitting down and saying like, okay, I'm gonna write a song right now, and that tends to be a very common thing, or it seems to be common to be able to do that with a lot of guys out here. I have to have an inspiration to really even, I guess, put forth a lot of effort. And once I have an inspiration, which you pointed out earlier, I'm an emotional boy, so just kind of let that take over. And I mean, most of my songs are pretty emotional, so it comes from a pretty emo place, I guess. But once I wrap my mind around an inspiration or a motivation, I'll usually start, just singing, like throwing out lines, just walking around the apartment, throwing lines out, talking to the walls until I say something that sounds decent, and then build from there. And then I just add the music to it usually at the end. But I usually start with just lyrics and melody, trying to land on something I like.
Love it. Walls, I mean, they're great things to talk to. They never interrupt you unless you're like in a really old house, and like I guess that's more the floorboards, but
That's the ghost.
it is, yeah. But I can't remember which artist I was talking to a few months ago, and we were having the same sort of discussion, and I was like, dude, I think that having some sort of device that I don't think has been invented. So if you're trying to come up with any merch ideas, Leighton, here you go.
Lay it on.
Like you're in the shower and you come up with this brilliant idea, or specifically if you're a musician, like you have it right then and there. It's like when you first wake up from a dream, right? If you don't have that journal right there, it's gone. You keep trying
Sure.
to remember it. So just something like I don't even know, like a touch screen thing, but it almost like, it looks like bubbles, and you just write down your idea and then it like sends to your phone or can print out. Because I think a lost art is writing things out. I like writing
Yeah,
rather than typing.
absolutely.
And I think that ideas can translate a lot better when you actually write it out physically. So I don't know what this device would look like, but it would be super cool just to have like I don't know.
That sounds really cool. I was just reading. Here we go. I was just reading about a week or two ago. They've developed. Scientists believe they've developed a type of machine that can play back your dreams for you.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, would you want to watch them back?
I don't know. I remember most of my dreams pretty well. Like I can still to this day describe to you like the last dream that I had, and I mean it's. I don't know if I would want to rewatch them.
Yeah, I think it would trip me out because I've heard so many times people saying that dreams, they feel like they're like an entire movie basically, but it's actually minutes or seconds.
Yeah.
And that, I think watching that back and realizing it was just like a preview or a trailer to a movie, not an entire
Yeah.
movie, would completely trip me out, but it would be interesting.
It would. I feel like you wouldn't know as much about it. When you're in a dream, it only takes a couple seconds, but you know everything. You understand everything while you're in it.
Have you ever been in a dream? Because this actually happens to me a lot. You're in a dream, and then you're in a dream, and you literally say that out loud, and you say it like to yourself, and then you like wake up. So it's like Inception. You wake up, and you're like, all right, I'm out of the dream, but you're still in the dream.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's so trippy. And then you actually wake up later, and you realize that just happened, and
Then you start questioning everything. I've tried to do some lucid dreaming stuff before, not ever really that successfully, but super interesting.
if anyone's watching and you have any tips for us, because I would love to try it. It does kind of scare me, but I think that it's, I mean, your subconscious and your unconscious mind, when you're asleep, it's just processing so much information. So if
Yeah.
you're able to kind of leverage that in whatever way you need to, I think that's a really cool just trick to have. So if you have any tips for us,
Yeah.
let me and Leighton know.
That's super interesting.
But in the meantime, what do we say? Move on to song 4.
Sounds good. After that conversation, I'm going to switch my song 4 up with you.
Perfect. I love it. Cheers.
This is a song called Monster I wrote with one of my biggest heroes in the world, a guy named David Ramirez.
I took a sleeping pill to get me to sleep. Hard to close my eyes when you see what I see. Oh, it's horrifying, baby. I don't wanna know what's waiting for me. Good night, sleep tight, don't let them bed bugs bite. But there ain't no bugs inside of my head. No, but it's things it's gonna get me. If I doze off, mama, I'm dead. There's a monster in my room. I can see him in the moonlight, looking back through my eyes, holding me down, laughing in the darkness. How did I end up like this? I'm trying to scream, I can't make a sound. I can't make a sound. No, I can't make a. Drinking till I pass out. Can't fall asleep unless I put a dozen down. It's self-medication. Drinking till I drown. We don't ever fight fair. On the ceiling, on the floor, he's crawling everywhere. He tells me that he hates me, and I ain't never been so scared. There's a monster in my room. I can see him in the moonlight, looking back through my eyes, holding me down, laughing in the darkness. How did I end up like this? I'm trying to scream, I can't make a sound. I can't make a sound. No, I can't make a. There's a monster in my room. I can see him in the moonlight, looking back through my eyes, holding me down, laughing in the darkness. How did I end up like this? Trying to scream, I can't make a sound. I can't make a sound. I can't make a. I can't make a. I can't make a. I can't make a.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love when the songs get switched up from the set list, just based off of conversation, and I feel like that was the perfect song. And
Awesome.
did you put that So the EP, it was from a bedroom in Dallas.
Yeah.
Is that,
How'd you find that?
I just, I'm not even going to get into it.
Okay.
I don't have enough time.
Okay, cool.
But you put that out like at the very beginning of the pandemic, like the first week, because I want to say like St. Patrick's Day sort of time was the very beginning, and it was a little bit after that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I put out from a bedroom in Dallas. It was 5 songs I recorded on this little 8-track recorder in my bedroom when I was stuck home in Dallas for, I think I recorded it in about 3 days or so, and just that's all I did. Locked up, so that was fun, and was super proud of it. The recording, production was horrible, but I loved it and put it out, and just ended up taking it off of the internet as best I could because a lot of the songs are being re-recorded on the new record. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But do you have any like memorabilia, any merch, or anything from back when that was released? Because I think it's so cool. Like, so many people put things out right at the beginning of the pandemic, and it wasn't even necessarily, a pre-existing sort of thing that you were going to have happen. Like, a lot of people put this music out because they were like, well, shit, people need something right now. Everyone's freaking out.
I don't have really anything. I mean, I still have all the tracks and everything, of course, but I don't have any merch from it. I never made any merch from it. It was kind of this one-off thing, and I, thought maybe I would make it a series and go to different cities and do the same thing on the same little recorder, like the From a Bedroom series or something. And maybe I will again one day. Maybe I'll put all those songs out again someday, but nobody listened to it at all, so I didn't feel the need to keep it up there. You know what I mean? When it came time to choose songs for the new record, I was like, yeah, a couple of these, didn't really get any streams anyway, so I might as well just re-record them and, change them up a little bit, speed them up or slow them down, and just try to have fun with it.
Now, what about music videos? What are your plans for anything like that? Or like any recorded, because I know a lot of people, they're moving into what used to just be almost taken for granted, any sort of live show in person.
Yeah.
And they're kind of moving with what's happening with things reopening and putting these videos, like not even a music video, but these videos just showing the excitement of these crowds.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in mind? Even if you don't have anything lined up, I just want to pick your brain. Like, where is somewhere that during the pandemic you either craved to revisit or you want to visit for the first time? Is there anything that like comes to mind?
As far as like a venue goes?
Yeah, or like, a country, a city, like if you could have it however you'd like.
I would love to go visit Ireland, absolutely, and I would have loved the opportunity to do that when it was super cheap.
I know.
As far as venues go, I mean, I want to go back to Dallas and play the Granada Theater real bad. I want to come out to LA and play the Hotel Cafe real bad. And maybe now that things are opening back up, we're going to try to make that happen. So I'm really excited about the possibilities.
Ooh, yes. And for people to keep themselves updated when it comes to that kind of stuff, any sort of news or suggestions or questions you might have for the people online, would it be best for them to go on over to like your Instagram, or what platform do you use the most, would you say?
You can definitely I use Instagram the most for sure. I think I have a Twitter. I do not post to it.
Dude, it's like my newspaper. I don't post anything, but I'm on there.
Yeah, I don't consider it social media anymore.
No.
And then I post to my Facebook pretty, I keep them synced up with my Instagram. That's about the two best ways to keep up with everything. Even the last minute stuff and the, small stuff and everything will be on those.
Love it.
Other than that, the www.leightonfieldsmusic.com, and that's about it.
And if you're just joining us, what we just heard was the 4th of 5 tracks available on what was put out. What is it now? I just keep saying it's like March number like 18 or whatever at this point. But it was a week or so after St. Paddy's Day of last year. So around the same time, everything went crazy. that EP was put out, and it's really, really cool. And I think that fourth song is just very much applicable when it comes to what everyone experienced. So I think it's great. That's
Well,
all I
thank
have
you.
to
I
say.
appreciate you saying that.
Now, are monsters good at math?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Well, I mean, I would say not unless you count Dracula.
Oh, man.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't know you were going for a joke, but you also didn't expect me to answer so quickly.
It's always a surprise for me and for you or whoever is on the other side of this video. It's really fun.
Dracula. Wow.
I love surprising people and being surprised. There have been situations where the artist, they will literally like give me a response that's like 3 minutes long, and they like are really invested, and I'm like, well, shit, I can't, okay.
You just
So
let
I
it go? You just
yeah,
let the joke
what-
pass? Man.
Because they're like very, and I love it. I think it's amazing because they will just like get so into it. And I'm like, I want to hear more, because the fact that I just said this with no context really, and you are like,
I gotta know
just-
now, has this happened to me? Is any of these questions that you've asked me intended to be a joke, and you just let me go on with my answer?
that was the lengthiest of situations in terms of, response to what is just a one-liner that I'm delivering.
Okay.
That I've had in our time.
Okay.
You're doing great, sweetie.
All right, good
You're
deal.
doing great.
Thanks.
And and Lindsay and Elizabeth, Liz are laughing. Liz is really laughing. She's 3 times as much with the laughter.
I like it.
Love it.
I like it.
Hi, Liz. Okay, Liz, let me know in the comments what exact day of the month of either, I don't know if you're a November or a December Sagittarius, but let me know, because I'll send you pictures of them from my birthday book. They are very interesting. So just let me know. Okay, we'll figure this out. Okay, is Laura / Rob, mom and dad of Leighton, are you still out there? What are your exact birthdays? Let me know in the comments. I'll send the pages your way as well.
January 16th is Rob, and May 20th is Laura.
Okay.
I'm sorry, January 20th. They're 4 days apart.
Good save. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see here. We've got, I think, 2. Oh. Same birthday? Wait. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Haven't
wait.
popped up on my end yet.
Okay, wait. Maybe Laura, are you sipping on some wine?
She does the
I
talk
love it.
texting where she's like, say this. And it doesn't.
I love it. I think we've got two songs left.
Cool.
You game? You want to just
I'm very game. Yeah.
do the 2 back to back?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right.
She tries to kiss me goodbye, and I let her. She says she's glad I made the drive to come and get her. Shared a bed just last night, and I tell her I'm running behind. And she was everything I wanted at the time, and now I can't look her in the eye while I feed her my life. This is as if revenge would make this better in the end. 'Cause she ain't never seen, no, she ain't never seen the real me. So it's all for nothing. Yeah, she'll get nothing. She'll get nothing but sex and sadness. Sex and sadness. It's since that we had the selfish game and did so bad, I'm left with sex and when I was a younger man, unconsciously I took her hand. She showed me how much I could hate. My spirit leaves a gentle cry as my purity dies. My innocence fades away. I'm left with sex and sadness. Sex and sadness. It's since that we had the selfish game ended so bad, I'm left with sex and
All right. Last song here. This is a single I put out just over 2 years ago now. It's called Mama and the Devil. Hope you like it.
Mama's always been a God-fearing Christian woman, always prayed for all of us kids. She said, boy, you can be whatever that you wanted. I never meant to end up like this. Mama said, son, the other night I had a dream. Said the devil came to visit with me. Oh, he stole your hat. He said your soul was next. I said, no, Mama, I ain't seen my head in 3 damn days. Now Mama told that old devil, well, you can't have my boy. That devil said, woman, well, this ain't your choice. No, 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 no. Back row Baptist preacher man, go on. Holler at me, brother, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Losing all my interest when I stay in one place, and you will never get the spirit if you're never preaching grace. Before I even knew it, I was out on my own, paying my own bills and singing my own song. Been so long since Mama had that dream, I stopped opening my Bible when I turned 16. That's when they started paying me visits, like thieves in the night. They were stealing, killing, and destroying every part of my life. Oh, no, no, no. liquored up with head packed full of cocaine. They say, get your mind right, you're running out of time. So I cut another line and said the devil was to blame. Woman after woman after one after another, borrowing more drug money from my brother. And I finally found a man speaking some truth. I hit my knees and got some grace, and now I'm preaching to you. That old devil went and found me, looked me right in the eye. He said, boy, you're coming with me. And I cracked a smile. Oh, no, no, no.
Round of applause for Leighton Fields, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shout out to Liz and Laura and Rob and everyone else who has tuned in. I am laughing because Laura sent 4 emojis with the squinting and like cheesing. Yes, there it is. Now, okay, remind me who, because I got confused because I saw the 120 and 120. So who is actually January 20th and who's the
Laura
16th?
is January 20th.
Okay. So then we've got Rob 4 days prior. Okay. This is good to know. So that last one you just did, Mama and the Devil,
Yes.
you put out on April Fool's Day, I think, of 2019.
That sounds right.
Which monster, so we're gonna kind of like fuse a couple of songs together for a joke, okay?
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Okay. Which monster loves April Fool's jokes?
I don't know.
Frankenstein.
It's so funny to me. I can picture my father laughing right now, and it's driving me crazy.
Oh my gosh. Cheers.
That's a good one.
Cheers to your dad.
Cheers. Yes. Rob, hope you're having a great time.
Cheers to Rob. Cheers to Laura, to Liz. Now, do you have any siblings?
I do.
Oh, well, geez. They're probably like, come on, talk about me, Leighton.
Yeah, I have 3 siblings. I have an older brother and 2 baby sisters.
Okay, so I'm going to write down their birthday because, like, I have to include theirs when I
Gotcha.
send all these photos of the pages. Okay, so you said 1 older brother and then 2 baby sisters.
That's right.
Okay, so older brother's name is
Taylor.
Taylor?
That's right.
Okay. The normal spelling. Okay.
Yeah,
If
would you be
you're-
bothered by Ler?
No. It's
No?
when I have witnessed Taylar. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just confusing. I don't know. English is
If you say so.
confusing.
Yeah. I don't-
It really is. You know, it's a hard language to learn, and we're lucky that we learned it as a
Is
first
Sam
language.
short for Samantha?
I plead the fifth. I
Okay.
do not respond to that name
Okay, fair
unless
enough.
I'm like in trouble.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Taylor, birthday,
March 12th.
Pisces. Okay.
Sure.
So he's emotional in a different way. He's more like empathetic. Is he in some sort of research or not caregiving, but like he has emotional capacity to handle a job such as being a psychiatrist or a firefighter or
He would crush probably both of those. He is a sales rep in the oil field, and he runs a division out in the South Texas.
okay.
Yeah. Father
Okay.
of two.
Love it. I'm not gonna get into the whole family tree right now. I can't
Okay.
do all that
That's fair.
with the birthdays.
That's
We
fair.
will at a later date. I will like give you your whole family tree of birthday pages. But
Gotcha.
we're gonna stick with Taylor and the two baby sisters and Liz and Laura and Rob and you, and then at a later date.
That works for me.
So 312 for Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's the older of the two baby sisters?
The oldest one is, her name is Sadie.
Oh, you just got called out. Liz.
I don't see it yet.
Liz and Laura, they said Taylor is father of 3.
Oh, that's right. They just had a newborn baby. I'm so used to saying I have 2 nieces, and now I have 4 actually. Wow.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Did not mean to diminish the older baby sister. Okay, remind me, what is her name?
Sadie.
Sadie. Love it. Okay. And birthday is
Her birthday is September 25th.
Libra. Okay. And baby sister?
Jenny.
Spelled with 2 N's and a Y.
That's right.
Okay. And her birthday?
September 17th. I may have those backwards.
She's a Virgo like me.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait, but they might be backwards.
I might have those switched. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay,
I
Liz,
think
Laura.
Sadie's the 25th, Jenny's the 17th. I think that's right.
Okay, let us know. Let us know. Okay, and then Laura and Rob are both... Wait, Capricorns.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Granted, I'm taking your word on all this, so.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Love it. And everyone in the comments, everyone watching, thank you so much for watching today. Make sure that you follow Leighton over on Instagram. That's where you're going to get the most delivery in terms of updates and fun, exciting. Yes, they are Capricorns. Perfect. If you're a Capricorn or an Earth sign or whatever your sign may be, comment. Even if we're not live in a few seconds here, let us know. We would love to see where you're tuned in from. It's really cool to kind of still have that sense of concertness still going on. We're not getting like elbowed as we go to a porta potty or having to wait for a porta potty right now. Well, maybe I don't know where you guys are tuned in from, but
What y'all do?
doesn't matter. But nonetheless, super stoked to eventually like have everything back to normal or whatever the new normal is going to be. And hopefully we can get you over here in Napa. And I love Laura and Liz. Like they need to like, sorry, Leighton, but like my priority right now is like these two feisty ladies. I love it.
I can't
love
even see the comments, so I'm just.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay.
Wow.
But no, you've been great. I'm just kidding. You are awesome, and clearly you surround yourself with really awesome people as well. And I just really appreciate you for tuning in and continuing to put out music. So thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. You do a great job hosting the show, and it was a pleasure for me to be a part of it. Thank you.
Cheers, everybody. Happy
Cheers.
Friday. I'm gonna head on over to Virginia now.
Safe travels.
Thank you.